All right, we're looking at partial differentiation, and I'm working out some examples because I feel like that's the best way anybody can learn this stuff. Is you got to look at some examples and then, of course, make up your own problems and work them out. So examples, 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 learning by example. That's the way I learn math. All right, here we go. We got z is equal to e raised to the 5xy. Now, in some previous problems, I was labeling this as f, or f of xy. Sometimes you may just see it labeled as z, but it is with respect to xy here. Z is a function of xy, even though this looks like an equation. But now this was some previous notation that we used, and then this, well, this was the first notation we talked about, and then this is some other notation that you might see. And there may be other notations out there in some other countries, but here in America, this is usually the two notations that we use. So I don't know. Thought I'd throw that in. Okay, but this is labeled here. Our function name of the function is really z here, and so we're going to say zxx instead of fxx. We're going to say zxx. Okay. And so that's what we're going to be looking for first. So let's get started. So we're taking the derivative of x. Now remember, we read these from left to right. And we don't have to use this notation. We could have used that notation up there, but I decided to use this notation here. Okay? All right. I better clear that up. So we read these from left to right now. So I'm taking the derivative of this with respect to x, holding the y is a constant or coefficient, coefficient in this case. But okay, so you got to remember how to take the derivative of an exponential function that is with the base e. So we take the derivative of the exponent and we bring it out front. Well, we're taking the derivative of x, and derivative of x here in this exponent is 1, and so what are we left with? Its coefficients, which are 5y, and remember, you bring them out front, and then you just rewrite the whole thing. So that's pretty simple. And then we're going to take the derivative of x again. So this time we do the same thing. Derivative of x is 1, we're left with 5y, take the 5y, bring it out front. So we've got 5y times 5y. Of course, we want to simplify that down, 25y squared e to the 5xy. All right. Now we're going to be doing xy this time. And so we've already done x, remember, so that was 5y e to the 5xy. Now we're going to take the derivative with respect to y. And so this time, now look at here, we've got a 5y times e to the 5xy. So this is going to be a product rule going on here because we have y here and y up here. So we're going to take the derivative of the first. Derivative of 5y is just 5e to the 5xy, right? Derivative of y is 1, and then we're left with its coefficient. Plus, now we're going to rewrite the 5y, and now we're going to take the derivative of what's up here in the exponent and derivative with respect to y here, so we'll just be left with 5x, bring it out front, and then you just rewrite the whole thing, okay? And that's the derivative of xy, and then of course we want to simplify it down, as you can see here. All right, let's look at another one. Okay, this time we're going to take the derivative of yx. So the derivative of y, so just be 5x, bring it out front, rewrite e to the 5xy. Now we're taking the derivative with respect to x. So product rule again, derivative of 5x is 5, rewrite the second function, plus rewriting the first function, which we're calling just 5x, and then derivative of this up here with respect to x, so derivative of x is 1, and we're left with 5y, bring it out front. Okay, and then of course simplify it down. All right, well, I hope I haven't gone too fast on this stuff. Remember to pause it. You should really be writing this stuff down as I go. I kind of work it out this way, so this way there's no disagreement on or confusion, I should say, on what I'm actually writing. So I've kind of struggled with this in my mind about, should I write this stuff out in a video as I go or just do like this? At some point in time I'll give you the opportunity where you can just print this stuff off as a PDF file. Ooh, we got one more left. y. So the derivative of y is 1, bring the 5x out front, e to the 5xy, and then once again derivative of y again, so we do it again.